Oh, this is your MQ sensor. Or MQ2. Okay, here. So this is your MQ2 sensor or MQ series of sensor. So basically, so these sensors are used for sensing multiple objects, okay, multiple concentration in the air. Okay, so what are those? So basically these sensors are suitable for sensing the alcohol. Okay, so just I'll list out. Okay, just I'll copy this sensor. Okay, here we'll use MQ2 or MQ3 or MQ6 or MQ135 sensor. Okay, so MQ2 sensor. So this is the sensor and this is used for it is basically suitable for many applications. So for sensing, first one is it can sense LPG, okay, and it can sense alcohol, or it can sense carbon monoxide, okay, and so and propane, so like and also so one more thing is smoke, so it is used to sense this kind of concentration in the air. Okay, so LPG, alcohol and carbon monoxide and smoke, ethane, so like that, so it will use to sense these kind of concentrations in the air. Okay, so then so how it will going to work inside? Okay, so basically this sensor will contain 4 pins, so you can see here already. Okay, so you can see here this is the pin out of your MQ series of sensors. So first pin is D out pin, A out pin and ground and VCC. So here these sensors come up with two pins, separate pins. So if you are working on digital pins, so you can connect it to D out pin. So if you are working on the analog values, so then we can connect this A out pin to your Arduino microcontroller. Okay, so that's why it will have four pins on this device. Okay, so basically it will work on the 5 volt DC, so we have to connect VCC to 5 volt and ground to ground, and we can choose, okay, either A out pin or D out pin, so based on your requirement. Okay, so and this is the structure, this is the sensor. Okay, it will look like. Okay, so there are mainly two components are there in. Okay, so one is this is called anti-explosion network. Okay, and this is the clamp ring. So inside, so we'll have the actual sensors. Okay, so in the inside we'll have 6 LEDs. So basically that will include the sensor, so for protection. Okay, so like that it will look like this. Okay, see here. So maybe okay, here. This is the internal structure. Okay, so it has 3 LEDs, H, A and B. Okay, basically three main LEDs. So H is responsible for heating element, and A and B, these two LEDs are used for giving the output signal. Okay, so using these pins, so we can measure the output. Okay, so basically it will give the change in resistance, so when the smoke or LPG or alcohol content is detected. Okay, so based on that variation, so we can come up with a conclusion called, so there is an alcohol content or there is a smoke content or there is an alcohol content in the air, okay, or in the concentration in the air, okay. So like that we can come up with a conclusion. So this is the internal structure, but so we already used this developed IC, okay, or sensor. So it is also already connected in this breadboard, okay. You can see here, so it has 6 pins totally, okay, and these pins are already attached with your op amps, okay. So here another component is called potentiometer. So using this potentiometer we can set the sensitivity of your sensor, okay. So that's the mean of that's the usage of potentiometer in this sensor, okay. So so these output pins are given to the A out pin and D out pin, okay. So A out pin basically it will provide analog values, and D out pin will provide digital value, okay. So and actually so we'll use the main sensor, so called aluminum dioxide, okay. So that is the sensor that will enclosed with these LEDs, okay, internally, okay. So when you are removing this network, okay, anti-explosion network, so then we'll find out that sensor. So that is our actual sensor that is placed within these 6 LEDs, okay. So that sensor will made up with the aluminum dioxide, okay. So when there is an content of these things, okay, in the A, so then automatically that will changes the current. So based on the changing in the current, so we are going to detect whether there is an these contents or not, okay. So basically, so this is very similar to the IR sensor, okay. In the IR sensor, so it will use low level signal when the object is detected, right. So in the same similar manner, so when there is a smoke or dust air or any LPG leakage, so then this signal will provide high level signal, okay. So when there is a clean air, then it will provide low level signal. So again based on the manufacturing of this sensor, so some of the manufacturer will provide high level signal when there is a clean air, okay. So when there is a gas, so then they will provide low level signal. So basically, so almost all sensor will work with this condition only, okay. When there is clean air, so then it will provide low level signal. So when it is detecting any one of the content, so then it will provide a high level signal, okay. So let's interface this IR sensor or MQ sensor with your Arduino microcontroller, so then we'll see, okay, so what actual value it will give, okay. So based on that, so we can go for the condition. So just connect, so this so we have this sensor, okay. You can directly connect D out pin to so any one of the control pin on Arduino, okay, and VCC to 5 volt, okay, let's say 2 or 3 or something like, okay. So and ground to ground. So if you want to read analog value, so then connect this pin to analog pin, okay. So like A now, okay. So you can connect any one pin, okay. So this is the simple interfacing diagram, and then we'll move forward to the programming part, okay. So just I will open Tinkercad, okay. So I will do the coding in Tinkercad, so then I will move forward to the Arduino IDE. So take new circuit, we can go with Arduino Uno and breadboard and your sensor MQ sensor. Can search MQ sensor, MQ sensor, it's not there, okay. MQ2, okay, then go for gas. So here we have the gas sensor, and bring breadboard here, okay. So just I'll connect like this, okay. So here, so we have 6 LED. You can see here the B1, H2, B1, H2 and B2. Here A1, H1 and E2. Okay. So these are the 6 LEDs. So if you want to operate, or if you have only this kind of sensor, so then we have to connect manually all these 6 pins. Okay. So but in your case or in your kit, so we'll have the sensor like this. Okay, you can directly connect. So VCC to VCC and ground to ground, and digital pin or unlock pin. So you can make use of digital pin or unlock pin. Okay. So but here I don't have this kind of sensor, just I have only the main sensor. Okay, so this is the connection for this sensor. Okay, just connect this to VCC, and this pin to ground. Okay, VCC to VCC, and here we have ground. So then connect. So now I will use unlock pin. Okay, and this pin should be connected with the ground through resistor. Okay, now connect this to ground. So this is the connection for this main sensor. Okay, so but remember, so you can directly connect with your Arduino like VCC, ground and output pin. So then go for the coding. So this code is similar to the switch again. Okay, or IR sensor. So because, so now I will read this information. Okay, I will read the information from this sensor, just I will print that information on serial monitor. Okay, so that's why I'm taking here the pin mode. So I have connected with A0 pin and make it as an input. So then read this sensor and print on serial monitor. So for that, so I will use serial dot begin 9600 baud. Okay, and then go for printing, unlock read value. Okay, serial dot println, I'm directly printing the sensor value. So and go for digital. So first of all I will take digital value. Okay, then we can go for unlock value. Digital read of A0. So then run the code. You can see here we have 0 value. The you are getting 0 value. Okay, so then connect this pin to this pin. And then reduce this resistance. Okay. Okay. But you are getting small changes, you can see here. Okay. When the smoke is detected, so then it will rising value from 9 to 49. Okay, you can see here. Okay. So we have normally in the clean A, we have value called 9. Okay. So when the smoke is detected, so you can see here. So now it will varying slowly. Okay. You can see here. So now we'll set appropriate resistance value. Okay, then I think we'll get correct result. 22 kilo ohm. Okay, now we will get. Okay, no problem. Okay, 682. So 925. Just a minute. I'll vary the resistance value. Okay. We're getting so small variation. Okay, but in your actual sensor will get accurate value. Okay, so when there is a clean A, so you can basically observe that, so it will provide zero value or lower voltage value. Okay, so when there is a content detection in any element in the air, okay, like alcohol sensor or smoke or something carbon monoxide, so like that. So if it is detecting, so it will provide or it will use the variation, so that means so it will use higher voltage. Okay, so like that your sensor will going to work. Okay, just interface this MQ sensor with your Arduino microcontroller, so and then go for a digital read and the analog read. Okay, so if you are reading digital value, so then connect D out pin. Okay, so if you are using analog read value or analog value, so then connect A not pin or A out pin. Okay, so then you will get a result. So now just again I will go for the buzzer. Okay, so if any alcohol or gas leakage is detected, so then I'll give the alarm. Okay, I'll give the alert. So then connect this positive pin to 13 pin. Okay, we have 13 pin here, then ground to ground. So we have ground here already. So then update the code. So just include one more pin mode, pin mode 13 comma output, and go for the condition. If just I'll take variable int smoke. Okay, int smoke or LPs you can take it. Okay, int smoke analog read of A naught. Okay, and print that smoke value and go for the condition. If smoke, okay, can basically it will provide high level value, so like above 900. Okay, you can see here, and it will provide low below 900 value when there is a clean air. Okay, so just I will take, so if the value is greater than 900, okay, then you can observe or you can say that so there is a content. Okay, so like just I will print serial dot print ln alcohol or LPG. Here we'll use for LPG detection, right? LPG or smoke detection detected. Okay, then I'll use delay for 3 seconds and simulate the code. So if there is an above 900, so we'll get in a smoke. So you can see here now there is a clean air, so that's why we are getting the value below 900. Okay, so there is a content in the air. Okay, so you can see here. So now I'll slowly increase the value. Okay, so it's up to the its threshold value, you can say that. Okay, so this is the minimum and this is the medium. Okay, so that when the sensor will detect full uh, effect of that any kind of signal. Okay, so then it will provide alert. Okay, now you can see here. So this is the maximum detection value. Okay, 900 or 927. So now you can say that there is a smoke or LPG. Okay, so like that, so you can include the smoke sensor or your alcohol sensor or LPG sensor called MQ sensor. Okay, so this is the working and interfacing diagram with your Arduino microcontroller. Okay, so here I have taken buzzer, right? So just I will turn on the buzzer. Digital right 13,1. I already used delay here, so now I'll take 1 and make it as low again. So 0 for 2 seconds and simulate the code. So we're getting error. So like before we are okay. So then again we are here. So you can see here the buzzer will turn on for 1 second. Okay, if there is an LPG or smoke, so then it will alert by making noise. Okay, so it will turn on for 1 second and it will turn off for another 2 seconds. If there is no smoke or LPG, so it is turned off. Okay, so if you guys